Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day.
Fury's the name, and fucking fighting's the game. His heart's rattling now, his balls have sunk up inside of him. There's a man here that's gonna annihilate you, Dother.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
The heavyweight champion of the world, the greatest fighter that's ever lived, ever laced a pair of boxing gloves on, ever stood in a boxing arena. Me, the Gypsy King.
Fury, under the hands of Sugar Hill, is just a different beast. He's a different monster.
Joshua's a coward. Usyk's a pussy, and Dylan White don't want to fight. So if you can prove me wrong, get to fucking fighting. These are all coward bum dossers. I'll annihilate the lot of yous and destroy yous. Submit yous. Tap you bitches out.
Fury's just too intelligent. When he has to box, he boxes. When he's got a triple jab, he triple jabs.
If he holds a handful of stones and throws them at me, he may have a chance of landing something. Chicken! Chicken! Joshua! Where are you? Where are you, AJ? AJ! Dylan White's a bitch. I want to see you, you've got to fight me anyway.
Taking supernatural strength. Fury throwing it up again. Oh, and that's it. It's over. Casamora waves it off.
SDS Promotions.
I'm going to smash your face in too. There's not one thing you can do about it.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to your 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. It's your lunch show. We're back. We're back to talk Jared Anderson. Is Anderson America's next champion? He'll be taking on Zhan Kossobutskiy. And Kossobutskiy is a puncher. We got one of our very own community members claiming to be giving Jared all the credit in the world because he didn't think he would take this fight. Kossobutskiy is ranked in the WBC. I was at the convention when he got elevated after having a fight, and not everyone at the convention was happy with that decision, but he finds himself as the opponent to Jared Anderson's homecoming in Toledo, Ohio, July 1st. So this is what we're here to discuss. We're on Twitter Spaces, we're on Discord, and the landline is open if you want to talk the heavyweight division. Right here on YouTube.com, we are screen sharing the heavyweight division and those rankings. Right now, Jared is in a very good position at number 11 in the WBC and number 7 in the WBO. Obviously, Top Rank has a great relationship with the WBO. So we'll see which side of the tracks Jared lands on. Does he go for a shot in the BC? Because now he'll be taking on Zhan Kossobutskiy, who's number 8 in the WBC. So that will elevate him. There's heavy rumors that Arslanbek Makhmudov will be on the undercard versus F.A. Ajagba. I don't know how true that is. I almost think it's not true. You know what I mean? Why would F.A. be on the undercard of Jared? F.A.'s been around longer. I don't know. Would he accept that? I don't know. But If somehow he does, that's good. Makes it a stronger card. And we know they're going to put a bunch of young talent on the undercard. So if we can really get Arslan back versus FA, that would be amazing. But for right now, we are discussing Jared Anderson versus Zhan Kossobutskiy. So we'll pull up his resume just to see, what he's done, who he's faced, as he's going to be facing Jared July 1st. He's Kazakhstanian, so shout out Gennady Golovkin. They got him down as a 3-star fighter, 19-0, 18 KOs. And listen, this guy is no Christopher Lovejoy. Look, he just knocked out someone who is undefeated in Germany, Hussein Muhammad. He knocked out Duhapok, common opponent with Deontay Wilder and Alexander Povetkin. Fuck, he knocked out Joey DeVaco, who normally doesn't get knocked out. Wait, is this Alexis Garcia Lou DiBella's fighter? No, it is not. This is that big Dominican, I believe. He's like huge. And he was built up in DR. So going back, but he is knocking these guys out. Kamil Slawski, he's knocking them all out. Look, I mean, and these are some of these guys have a lot of fights. This is it's impressive. We'll see. This is on paper. I've never seen this guy. If you've seen him, we're looking for you to call in. We're looking for you to call in. He's definitely international and fought in many places. But this will be his American debut from the looks of his box rack. And is either Zhan or Han Kossobutskiy. He's a southpaw. And it looks like he was going to have a fight in June in Germany, but I guess that's changed and not been updated on BoxRec, as he did take that fight with Jared Anderson. And yeah, I'm very interested in this fight. See how Anderson does. See how he performs in front of his hometown. See how he draws as well, right? A lot of people want to know how he draws. Is he going to be, the type of heavyweight that attracts and garners attention of the public? So Jared Anderson is undefeated, does have 100% knockout ratio. He's from Toledo, Ohio. And this will be his first headline. So I guess better than what we expected. We weren't expecting an undefeated fighter. When we had, soft conversations with Top Rank, they made it seem like it was more about a homecoming for Jared than, the opponent. Jared has 14 wins, 14 of those coming by KO. Just coming off of the win to my Dominican brethren by a 3rd-round knockout, which kind of ruined the knockout streak of 5 in a row within 2 rounds. So, he slightly got beyond that into the 3rd round. So Kossobutskiy, at least we know, shows power, He's knocked out a lot of guys internationally, and he showed some power. So he's also southpaw, so that could be tricky. Now, we all know Jared is orthodox, but he's been recently not only sparring, but debuted that southpaw stance. So does that mean that he will be familiar with the southpaw because of that? Does that mean that he'll fight in southpaw because of that? Do we even see him switch, being as though this is the highest level of opposition in which he'll get in there? Now, keep in mind, Jared is 23 years old. Kossobutskiy is 34 years old. So this is Devin Haney all over again, 11 years younger than his opponent. Not Lomachenko. Lomachenko's from the Ukraine. This guy's from Kazakhstan. What else we got for you in terms of information? Obviously, this is going to be on ESPN and ESPN Plus. And looks like the Huntington Center is the arena in which they're going to try and host this fight. But no comment was able to be received. There was a request for a comment from the arena, and that didn't happen. So I'm going to open up these phone lines. I did have Danny on Twitter Spaces, but he jumped off, and I was kind of hoping for that, as this is his guy, you know what I'm saying? But Kossobutskiy, obviously Kazakhstanian, you know, the writers are saying this is supposed to be Anderson's toughest challenge yet. Kossobutskiy hasn't fought since May of 2022, though. And that's obviously when he beat Johan Duhaupas by technical decision. I mean, obviously the ref stopped it. Also, Anderson, like I told you, is number 7 in the WBO and number 11 in the WBC. Kossobutskiy is number 8 in the WBC. And Anderson is 6'4", 23 years old with a 78.5-inch reach, while Kossobutskiy is 6'3", with a 78-inch reach. And obviously, like I told you, Anderson was on a within 2-round knockout streak, but he's won all of his fights except 2 of those within 3 rounds or less. So, you know, he's really doing his thing. And, you know, Top Rank is certainly showing that they are invested in him. You know, this didn't happen for Efe. I don't remember Efe getting a hometown, you know, fight. And I'm not saying they didn't invest in Efe. They put him on the Wilder undercard versus Frank Sanchez. He just had to get the win. So I see Benny Hinn saying, question, does Anderson get the KO? I don't know. You want to hope so because it's the heavyweight division. But we all know that when you step up in competition, those knockouts sometimes disappear. Now, again, it is the heavyweight division, so you want to hope that they don't. You know? You want to hope that Anderson continues to do his thing and keeps that undefeated knockout streak that will obviously, you know, help his brand tremendously. It'll help his brand tremendously to be able to be billed as this knockout puncher. So we want to hope that that's how things work out. But I do have the phone lines open. Discord is open. Phone lines 1425-569-5241. Also open. Twitter, do your thing. We're going to go ahead and open this up. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button as it helps with the visibility of the show. All right, all right, all right. Let's see here. We're going out to Knicks in 6.
Over soft ass heat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Ness, man, I love it when you do these hardcore, shows for sure. I think Jared Anderson is going to be the next best thing coming out of the heavyweight division as an American. So this is good news. It's a dude that is rated within one of the sanctioning bodies, undefeated, and seen as a puncher, like you said. I try to find fights of him. I can only find highlights when he fought, what's his name? Duapis, the Frenchman that Wilder finished. And I'm not sure if this guy's like a huge hitter, but when I was looking through his box rec, watching the fight, I think it's consistent power. There was one dude he stopped that had like 28 losses, but only stopped 4 times. He stopped him in the 10th. And when I looked at that guy's resume, I mean, he's gone 6 rounds and 8 rounds with a lot of dudes. Otto Valine, Lucas Brown, Fraser Clark, who Zhan actually has, or however you say his name, has a victory over in the amateurs. So I think this guy's going to be maybe a little bit durable. I expected to go. This would probably be Jared's best test. How one-sided it's going to be is remains to be seen. He seems a bit slow. Doesn't really have a jab. Is going to paw his punches out there and kind of just try to hit with power punches if you're going to stand there. And I hope to see more of Jared's skills in this fight. This isn't a little guy, not a huge guy, but similar size. But yeah, I'm hoping Jared can show more of that boxing skills, which I believe he has. And I just want to see him showcase it to the world. So whenever I am speaking to others, I can be like, oh, yeah, I know you've seen Jared always push forward and you've seen him take punches every now and then, but he does have skills. He's when he takes those punches because he's stuck in Terminator mode. And, once he is using his feet and all his skills, you're going to see a lot less of that. So, yeah, man. Like I said, man, I love these type of shows. I appreciate the time.
All right, brother. I got Danny. What up? Danny. Yo.
Yo,
Yeah, we hear you.
you can hear me?
Yep.
Yo, what's up, champ?
What up? You on the road?
Yeah, man, we in Oklahoma right now on the road with it.
All right, stay safe, man. I figured you want to give your take. We talking about your guy.
Yeah. Lord willing, I'll be in Toledo for, the big American homecoming, heavyweight homecoming, future American, and a future heavyweight champ, in my honest opinion. We've seen it. I heard you mention it. I mean, is the streak really broken, or is it now, 6 straight got him out of there within 3? Like impressive nonetheless. I think the only test with this guy is, another southpaw. I think it's always difficult when you have an orthodox fighter in the southpaw. Never know what could happen. Head clashes are very common, but no, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for Jerry to put on the show, first main event. Only 23 years old, and go another one. And I really believe it'll be, you know, no more non-main events. I think it's only main event from here. So
So, you think the knockout streak gets broken?
No. That shit continues. You know what I'm saying? But who gives a fuck? It was this whole pressure with Edgar in the first round, and obviously, that streak was created by him. Same with Jarrett. But you know what I'm saying? It's just development. Whether he catches the body in the fourth, the fifth, the first. Um, I do like that it's another undefeated fighter. I do like that it's another southpaw. We've seen Jarrett switch. We've seen him have success. Um, some people say that when he switches is when he gets hit. I pointed that out in the Jerry Forrest fight that he only got hit because he came out southpaw then switch orthodox. So, I think it's going to be very exciting. I think he is a entertainer, a showman, and a very likable individual. Right, his ring entrances are always very memorable, typical, non-typical. I'm sorry, ring outfits, and he's a heavy hitter. What's there not to like?
Nah, for sure. Man, I didn't want to cut you off. I had something I wanted to ask. Okay, it came to me. Obviously, you mentioned it. He switches. He's fighting a southpaw. You called it headbutts, but he's been practicing that southpaw stance a lot. Do you think he just fights fire with fire? And I mean, fights out of that southpaw stance to evade headbutts, to evade that, oh, you got the
I mean,
advantage
let's
because
not.
you're a southpaw.
Well, one thing.
Uh-oh, Danny's on the road. He might have went through a dead spot. Damn. Yo, 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 yo. In the meantime, in between time, Stunner. What up?
Yo, you can hear me?
Sure can.
Salute Ness. Shout out Danny on the road. As far as the fight, at first when it was announced, I ain't really like the fight to be honest. But I mean, I looked into it a little bit more. I do like the fact that the dude, the Zhan is southpaw. Not really too concerned with the undefeated record since for the most part we don't really know who he's beat. Although he did beat Duhaupas, I'm not sure what kind of shape or form Duhaupas was in, but. As far as now, when you said before you opened the lines up, you said something about Arslan and
Yeah, I heard a rumor that Arslanbek Makhmadov versus Efe Ajagba could be on the undercard. I don't know how true that is. It could be total bullshit.
well, I'll tell you when you said it right. Remember, I've been calling for Anderson to possibly face like a Bacoli or a Hunter, but when I
Also,
see that
also,
they
actually,
they're
this
gonna push it.
morning, sorry, but actually this morning, one of those French, um, French speaking Twitters that report on boxing, I had to translate their tweet, and they were reporting that Arslanbek will be on the undercard, and that it seems like, he will end up being a Jared Anderson opponent. Again, that doesn't
Mhm.
confirm FA, but it kind of confirms that he might be on the card.
Well, it would make Top Rank would probably be bringing in Arslan, expecting him to win versus FA since they already saw FA go down versus Frank. But I mean, that's a crazy FA versus Arslan's a crazy fight to me in itself. But
Arslanbek could hit. I was actually watching him. He could hit. He could punch.
yeah, him versus look, if Anderson was to fight Zahn, then follow that up by assuming Arslan wins, beat him, Jared Anderson's basically right in position for like a title shot by that point because I think Arslan's rated number 5 in the WBC and possibly I think number 4 in the WBA.
Mm.
And yeah, and assuming that this whole mini tournament or whatever goes down, which would start in like December, so presumably end halfway at the halfway point of next year. Jared Anderson might by that point he could possibly be a mandatory for whoever comes out as undisputed.
Yeah, man. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see. You know what I mean? We gotta wait and see. But I'm excited to see what's to come.
Very. Look, if they get Arsenal on that as the undercard, I'm pretty confident in the card in Ohio selling out for his first headliner. So
I mean, I
definitely be a
don't
good
think
call.
Arslan Beck is gonna do anything to help sell it out. Let's be real. He's from Canada. All his fights been in Canada. He's not gonna, I don't know that he's got a traveling audience just yet. Is all I'm saying.
Well, I'll put it like this. Put it like this. I mean, from the aspect of, like I said, when the fight was announced, you seemed I was pretty pissed. But now that I'm hearing that they're gonna put Arslan on the undercard, that's a possible setup. That gives me all the interest I need to,
Again,
get
that's
excited.
not confirmed, but those are rumors I've been hearing.
Yeah. Well, once it becomes true, I'm lit. So, it's, shout out to Jared Anderson. You know what I mean? If that's what they're doing, I'm with it.
All right, champ. Well, like always, appreciate you calling in and everybody else. If you want to use Discord, you can. We got Twitter Spaces rocking and rolling. But if you want to use your cell phone, your landline, your work line, 1425-569-5241. Press that one button one time. That's going to indicate to me you ready to rock and roll, which means I could bring you on to the show. Um, Looks like what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I gotta pull up my sheet. Sorry, gonna make you wait now. What is the 216? I think it's Kansas, right? Could be wrong. If you're watching this on YouTube while we're waiting to get to these callers, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. This is a hardcore episode, so we need these hardcores to know we don't only just talk to big names around here. Oh, no. We talk all divisions and everybody. We did a live fight chat yesterday for a guy that's 5-3 and 8-8. Okay. Don't tell me I ain't. Oh, shit. Don't tell me I ain't no hardcore. I had no business. I'll tell you, no business. But I did it anyway. It was fun. I'm sorry it's taking longer than usual to get to this phone list. I'm gonna just go to you. 216. Who's this?
Yo, it's Quan.
Quan, what up?
Yo, what up? What up, Ness?
Chilling, chilling. Talk to us.
Okay, yeah. So we got what Jared Anderson and Kabuski, right?
Uh-huh.
So,
Kossobutskiy.
this so like yeah. So this dude he got 93 knockout percent. I'm kind of interested. I want to see how Jared gonna take that power. Like, 'cause I don't know, or I haven't seen him actually take like a clean power shot where he's like, man, this dude hurt, something like that. So I'm happy to see him be tested, and I think it's gonna be a good opponent. I think he gonna get the knockout for sure. Because I think he is the next American heavyweight. Like he the one. I'm just also interested to see how long it's gonna take for him to actually get that shot. So I see Top Rank is doing right by him. They give him the main event in the hometown in Ohio. Shoot, I'm thinking about going there to Toledo. It's only like what 3-4 hours away. So I might shoot down there and show some love to him. But yeah, that's my call. I think he gonna get the knockout for sure. And just interested to see how Top Rank gonna move him after this. And how long it's gonna take him to get that title shot.
I mean, he's number 7 in the WBO and 11 in the WBC. He'll be facing the number 8 in the WBC. So, uh, end of the year, early next year, I could see him having a title shot. I could see him fighting Dubois this year for the regular.
I'm ready to see that those heavyweights get it like Dubois, Joe Joyce. I know he just took the L. Zhang, all of them. I'm ready for the new heavyweights. I'm a Wilder fan. That's like my guy stuff. But I know they aging it. They're getting out of there. So I'm ready to see all of the upcoming heavyweights. I want to see what Top Rank gonna do with the dude Richard Torres. What they gonna do with what's the other one they got? They got I can't get his name off the top of my head, but I wonder how they just gonna match all of them dudes up, or they gonna wait. Like Yeah, it's interesting to see, but I love the heavyweight division. So I'm ready for this new generation of heavyweights to come take over. Yeah, that's
All
it,
right,
man.
champ. Appreciate you calling in. Thank you for the support. We going out to Keith. What it do?
Can you hear me, Ness?
Yes, sir.
What's going on with you, man? How you feeling?
Can't complain.
My man, shout out to you for the grind, man. Off top, let me close this real fast. My fault. Off top, I just want to say, I know sometimes we call in, we talk shit and all that shit to you, but I just want to say, you're a big inspiration, man. From just a content creator perspective, I'm a smaller creator, and just seeing you day in and day out grind is very motivating to me to get on my shit. So big ups to you for that, man. Shout out for you for that.
Appreciate it.
I wanted to say, my first time seeing Jared fully, like a first fight, was the last fight when he was him, Shakur, and Keyshawn. Like, he looked sharp. His ability to move and stuff like that at the size that he is very impressive. I heard you and Dan talking a few shows ago about allegedly he sparred Tyson, and y'all was kind of like alluding to, some crazy shit happened. Can you speak on it? Maybe I missed it. What
Nah,
exactly did happen?
I wasn't there, but Danny was there for multiple different Tyson Fury versus Jared Anderson sparring sessions. The same way that he's there for multiple Haney and Shakur's. He's allowed into that camp for the whole duration of camp, so he
Got
got
you.
to see that.
Got you. Okay. So, all right, bet. I
And
mean,
because of
yeah,
that,
just
that's why he's such a Jared fan. That's why he's such a believer.
makes sense. You see what really going on behind the scenes. I get it.
I'll
But
tell
yeah,
you
man,
this
I'm
though.
excited.
I'll tell you this. I had 6 to 7 full camps, not full, excuse me, 6 to 7 different camps with Wilder. Every fight, he gave me about a week in camp with him, and that's why I
Yeah,
thought he would beat Fury. But even though you seeing something, don't mean it's right. Like, and what I mean by that is, no one in camp could take his right hand. So I didn't think that there was a man that existed that would take that right hand. And then
got you.
Fury
Until you
did.
seen the man.
Yeah,
Exactly. For sure, it makes sense. I appreciate the knowledge, man. Shout out TBV, shout out Ness, shout out Dan. Learn from y'all every day.
you the man. We going out to Rocky in the 954. What it do?
What up? What up, Ness?
What up?
All right, bro. Yo, listen, this guy Zan, uh, I won't even try to pronounce his last name.
Kossobutskiy.
He's pretty good. Kossobutskiy, okay. He's pretty good. Southpaw, like they were saying, pressure fighter, but he pressures you with straight punches. Um, Kind of gives me Vitaly Klitschko vibes when he goes backwards, like defensive wise. And he's a little bit robotic, but I notice his head doesn't move off the center line a lot. He does have a good right hook to the body. I think that's most of the because I caught some highlights and I never heard of this dude before it was announced, so I did my homework. But most of the times when he hurts people, it's to the body first. He has a really good right hook to the body, but he's slow as all hell, and his head is on the center line. So if I had a guess, I think the knockout streak continues in Ohio.
Mm.
But that's my call. Thank you for letting me get my stuff off, and appreciate you guys as always.
Appreciate you, man. The more people that call in, the more we can do these hardcore shows. We got Treese. What up? Today is supposed to be a betting show too. Today is Friday, so we can do that in a little bit later. There's not many fights and there's not many bets, but there is something I'm looking at. Treese, what up?
What up, though? What up, though? Chilling, chilling. But yeah, I'm just what the fuck going on, man. Got to call in about what's going on about my guy, man.
For
But
sure.
yeah, I looked into it about the little about the Kossobutskiy or whatever. I mean, like Danny was saying, I like the fact that he's southpaw, undefeated fighter. It'll look good for us to take somebody you feel me? And we doing it at home. It's just another box to check off on the road to riches. You know how that shit go. But Once we get through this fight though, I was thinking, I like that Chisora fight, but I was thinking, what you think about the Herkovich cat? What you think about him?
Oh, I
Since he
like
had
that
just
fight.
beat.
I like that fight for Jared. The thing is, I don't know if he could, is he ready for that fight? Obviously, Zhang looked good. People thought he won, but Zhang proved he's a big puncher. He proved that. Like big
Yeah,
puncher.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? He
Cause it's
dropped
like
Jerry
I
Forrest
was
3 times, man. He a big puncher.
yeah, I see what you're saying. Cause it's funny. I was just telling my man about that. I was like, I like Jared, but I want to see him I want to see him get like a Wilder type knockout. You feel me? I'll be seeing him like his knockout seem like he be just putting it on, like he putting it on him, and he catch him with it. I want to see him like flatline somebody though, on some Wilder shit. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I feel like that'll make our power fall go up. Like that'll make our stop go up that much higher. You feel me? If we get a flatline knockout, but hopefully it come in the city. You know what the fuck going on, man. July 1st, come to the city, Ness. I heard you talking about I don't know. I don't like to hear it, man. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Come,
Oh no.
come to the city, man. You know what the fuck going on, man.
All right.
But yeah, that's my call though. Appreciate you,
Appreciate you,
CBD.
man.
Y'all the
Appreciate you.
best, man.
Hergovich got a chin, but he ain't got a tank. That's the thing, ladies and gents. He's gonna have to work on that. The same things we said about AJ and Zhang, we saying about Hergovich. Let's be real, man. Let's see who's next up. We got Discord Davidian. What is good? Yo. Gotta unmute, champ.
Yo, can you hear me?
Perfect.
Yo, Ness, what's good?
Another
How you
day,
doing?
another podcast.
So, who's Anderson going up against? Who is this guy? What's his name?
Zhan Kossobutskiy
Kossobutskiy.
from
Uh,
Kazakhstan.
I like the callers so far. I mean, I'm rooting for Anderson. I mean, sky's the limit. He's American, so I'm gonna be rooting for him. He got the skills. He's around some of the most talented boxers in the are up and coming. Shushu, being around Shushu and Shakur and Keyshawn. So yeah, sky's the limit. I mean, he should be able to take this guy out, but it should be interesting. The guy's got what 93% knockout ratio. That's pretty good. It's
Only
not bad
one
at all.
guy. Only one guy he didn't knock out.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm rooting for him. Like I said, sky's the limit, and I like Anderson. So yeah, I hope he become the next American heavyweight champion of the world. It may take a little while, but he can do it. So yeah, that's really my call. That's all I got. God bless y'all. God bless the callers. I'm out.
Appreciate you, champ. Appreciate you. Uh, WP, what stats do you need me to check before I go? Looks like we got Danny back. What up? Yo, Dan. Yo, Dan. You're gonna have to hang up and call back in, it looks like. Call in number 1-425-569-5241. Press 1. One time. Voice your opinion. Right here. Voice of the People hotline. Yo, if those that don't know, they call in Kossobutskiy the Kazakhstanian Mike Tyson. You believe that? We're going to put this guy in the dirt. You watch it. But yeah, Discord open. Twitter Space is open for anybody that wants to call in. And we also have the landline open. Let me double check on the super chats. If not, this is why you get tank shows every day. Look at y'all. Don't even want to talk real boxing, man. Damn. Imagine I come do a Bam show or something. Bam Rodriguez, man. Y'all terrible. Big Balls, Nino, what up?
Yo, Ness, you can hear me?
Perfect.
Yeah, man. Just been tuning in about Jared and I think you said Kossobutskiy,
Hmm.
but I ain't never heard of dude before. I gotta watch him on YouTube, see if I can see something. But you know how I feel about Jared. I think Jared knocking everybody out who get in front of him, unless it's goddamn it Tyson Fury. You feel me? That's the only one who I feel like who could get that boy a shot from what I'm seeing. But like I said, man, it's all off the eye test with me right now, going off the competition he been in front of. Hopefully this dude give him a fight back. I want to see somebody just go in there and you feel me, let their hands go with him a little bit, not just lay down like how these past couple dudes been doing. But I feel like shit, it's gonna be looking like that until he get in there with the top five. To be honest, in my opinion. But oh, you feel? I just expect Jared to do what Jared do as always. Get him out of there quick, be sharp. You feel me? Show a little bit more. Hopefully, get a couple rounds. But I expect some quick work. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else should too. The odds ain't gonna be good on that shit, man. But that's all I gotta say about it. Everybody know what's happening with this fight. But hopefully he get the big names next year. That's when I think they're gonna start coming to him. And when I think he do knock off a top contender, whoever got the belts, or if they ain't vacated by then, they gonna stay far away from that boy as long as they can. Cause shit, Jared the one. You feel me? He nuts up. But y'all hit that like and subscribe button. I'm out of here. Stay up next.
All right. Shout out to Sammy Ali in the chat. Definitely interested and excited for this fight. We got Mother effing Benny Hinn who says $5 super chat. He's not well known, but this is a premier opponent. Definitely a main event. Shout out for the $5 super chat. We got a $10 super chat from James Benitez in Alabama. He says, Duapai ain't been good since Big Baby lost. And DeVaco, come on. He never like that. But I'll be fair. Zan made DeVaco look easier than Shaw did. Jared stops him under 5. And he's back with two more, one for $2. He says he beats Wilder AJ now. So how is Zan a test? Fuck out of here. Oh wow, you think he beats Wilder and AJ right now? He's back with another one, $2 super chat. He says 93%. Okay, cool. Who he beat? That wasn't done already. We got Bugs. What up? You could call in too, 1425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Bugs, what up with ya? Okay. Bugs going once. He going twice. All right, we are out. Shout out for the early show. Catch you guys on the next one. Possibly a spontaneous. Make sure you subscribe. Peace.